Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So straight into the action. Gordon's cross. Gordon. That's an excellent interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Can he get on the end of this? Gordon. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He'll try to keep this alive. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Over to the other side. Not the most accurate pass. He's in a great position here. Well, that pass isn't the best. That's going wide left. And it's Goretzka. And here's Gordon. That's a chance, surely! Oh, it's a stunning goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he's lost his man here. Tries a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. And a chance! No, just not quite.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
No, again, there's no way through. Paris Saint-Germain already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close. Gordon! Loose ball. And again! Well taken goal. They are purring, truly purring. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Knocks it into space. Retegui showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, this looks sharp. That's destined for the flank. That's good running with the ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. And a header! Goal! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
just 1 in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's been caught napping. And it's made its way to him. He is through here. Big chance! Well, now it's fallen kindly here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect shot at goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. Cleared away. Well, that is one way to stop him. Played back towards his own goal. Gordon, good ball. Great chance! Oh, brilliant from Gordon! A finish right from the top draw. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Tries to play it through. He's having a shot! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Lewis certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Goretzka. Isco. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's onto this. He has a look up. Oh, shooting chance! Relentless! Just relentless! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
1 minute.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Paris Saint-Germain visibly comfortable, now up by 3.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And the referee says that is that for the first half.
I just think it's been a great performance and they totally deserve to have this lead at half-time. I mean, just about anything they tried seemed to come off. It's incredible stuff.
Paris Saint-Germain up by 3 after a terrific 45 minutes. Even in a game like this, you would think that should be enough.
Changement.
Gets us going once more. That is ended up in no man's land. We're back in possession and ready to go again. Now it's Velletrans. Passing is crisp and sharp. Great ball, and he's in here. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Toma, brilliantly cut out, lofted upfield. Now it's Gordon. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That is a great pick out. Shoots! Superb from Matteo Velletrans! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they are right back within touch! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal. Oh, he's having a pop! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Stones. And that interception was most necessary. Goretzka. Oh, there's a probing ball. That's a throw. This looks promising. Isco. Now this could be a chance.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Gordon has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up with a match ball, provided he doesn't get too carried away with his own personal target now. As long as he keeps working for his team, he should be fine.
And the counter-attack could be on for Paris Saint-Germain. Oh, delightful ball. And this is Lukaku. Mitoma. And they can counter here. Driving forward. Great vision. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Shot could be a decent chance! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain.
So, third corner of the game.
Lukaku.
Gordon with the short one.
Le numéro 7.
Liverpool are looking to go forward now.
À leur place,
That's
le numéro
Kino.
18. Morata.
That's been intercepted.
That was well
Le
played,
numéro 90.
well stopped.
Le numéro 10. Le numéro 15. Attention, changement.
Gordon needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And the shot! And he's stuck it away! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Paris Saint-Germain, palpably stronger, better, superior. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And this is Morata. He's on. It's Morata! They would have been quick to recover this. Oh, almost a sixth.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Morata! And that is well cleared. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's fabulous. Pedro Neto with the delivery. And it's hoisted clear. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Passing nice and neat. Mitoma! That's another chance! It's in! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Pinches it off him. Bassi. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. The final 5 minutes. Looking for the run. Oh, super ball! Can he finish? And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
And it's Muriel. Luis Muriel threads one in, opts, and he shoots! Oh, good finish! And what a climax we have here! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Liverpool give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
That has not gone well. Tries to pass it through. And no, that was never going to make it. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's a key interception. Pedro Neto. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
everybody,
night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We're up and running then. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. And we have our very first corner. Digne with the short one. And this is Isco! It's there! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Paris Saint-Germain finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Tarega moved on forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Lukaku. Strokes it back. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. It's run loose here. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tries to play it through. And they can counter here. Digne.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
A heavy challenge. Tarega. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Looking to play him in. Isco! And he should have made them pay.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside. Paris Saint-Germain really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Digne scooting forward. Liverpool are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Retegi. That pass has been well intercepted. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries a shot! Now it's Retegi. That's been cut out, well played. And he opts to go forward. This is a promising build-up. Lovely. It's Lukaku! Knocks it out wide. Isco running with intent. And it's Lukaku. Now that looks a decent ball. He's had a shot! That's really well cleared.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Knocks it into space. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Gordon is onto it in a flash. Gordon, he's found a way through. Now the cross. Cleared away. Isco. Now it's Retegi.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Good ball, good take. Not the most accurate pass. Threads one in. That has been cut short.
Paris Saint-Germain certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now it's Gordon, closing in on goal. Isco, Liverpool do have a chance to counter here. Goretzka, passing is crisp and sharp. Isco, well seen, saw that coming. He slid in and that has raised the temperature on the... Oh, shooting chance! Crunching tackle. That's put paid to the danger. Goretzka. Tries one from range. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
There will be 1 minute
Digne.
added time.
Oh, that's a key interception. And he welcomes it in. And the counter is on. That's the end of the first 45. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Paris Saint-Germain trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Please take some time out to give
It's
your
been
support
a
to
pretty
our better
tepid
stadium
display.
fund.
They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Substitution on the field. Number 4. Coming on to
And we
replace
get things
him
going
is
again.
Number 19.
Paris Saint-Germain really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Retegi! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Gordon. And here's Goretzka. Tries to pass it, and the shot! Well taken goal. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another. Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams.
Decent chance! And there's a goal! And they get themselves in front! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Liverpool have their lead. Can he get it through? Cleared without hesitation. And he's only too happy to take that back. Shoots! And he couldn't finish.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
They've played it short. Big chance! And he's heaved it away.
Substitution.
And he shoots! Tarega. And he's managed to get rid. Gordon being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
950.
Paris Saint-Germain do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he get on the end? He's having a shot! It's a good run, that. Great timing.
That was a great ball that looked right on the money. Trying to get behind the defence is something that can work well here.
And the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Well, just look at the way the manager's berating his defence. If I was on that touchline, I'd be like that too.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 22, Isco. Number 18, coming on the field.
And here's Muriel. Pino.
Luis Muriel. Number 20, Yorani Pino. Number 9.
Paris Saint-Germain will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Pino, well read, and the danger is averted. And he's had it nicked away. Lukaku looking understandably energised after his goal. That's beautifully weighted.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now it's Kone. Well, they can break here. He is through here. And here's Lukaku. Luis Muriel. Taken back almost at once. He's on it, can he get away? Just the keeper in his way. There's the shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Yeremy Pino really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well.
It's Muriel! And how did he not put that away?
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Liverpool have their second corner now. Shapes to shoot! It is a fantastic goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. 2 up now, and they are cruising. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Struck with genuine ferocity. The ball was there at a nice height, and he was able to hit it with great control as well.
So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Pino, and he's managed to get free. Oh, that's a very deep... Can he finish? Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And now he has 2. So now the difference is 3.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Muriel. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Lukaku. Shifted upfield. Well timed, excellent interception. Floated through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
This could be their final throw of the dice. Corner number 2 then. Pedro Neto goes short. And this is Morata. Has a shot! Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. Shot, surely! Oh, that is rather wayward. There will be 4 extra minutes. That's an imaginative pass. That ball looks a good one. Luis Muriel! And with that, the end. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
With the owner of a blue
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.